And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
So, almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
1-1.
That's out to center field. Chapman on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Fastball for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Cal Quantrill.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Thairo Estrada to the plate. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. On the ground. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Righty to the plate. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
No
two.
ball. 2 strikes.
Just a slow ground ball this time. McMahon throws across the diamond, and that is a big first out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, J.D. Davis.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Righty delivers. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Austin Slater stands in. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering is fouled back. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. His second homer this series, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
J.D. Davis now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. His 34th of the season. It's 5-zip. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Popped up. Under it. 2 away.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You can throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Mike Yastrzemski stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Here's a 1-1. That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Ryan Feltner.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Lamont Wade Jr. in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And the pitch. That one missed. And that's down and away. On the line, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Nico Hoerner, the next Giant to hit. Up the middle, Tovar. They get the force. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Snell back to work. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Soler running hard to get it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Stretches out and hauls it in. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the Giants DH, Tyro Estrada. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. 0-2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and now one away. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Checks over to first. Back safely. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. In there safely. 2 on with 1 out. Now the left fielder, Austin Slater. He's already homered here in this one. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering in there for a strike. Slider right there. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball. And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and percent.
That's hard hit on the line. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. J.D. Davis digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And a big swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Bounced out to short. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We play 2 full. It's the Giants 6 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in San Francisco, new inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Drew Romo. The wind and the pitch. That's in there. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Horner over to first. Just got him on that one. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. No hits in the shutout last night. That's down and in. Bouchard in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2017. To the right side, and that chance handled. Over to first, and a couple of quick outs.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field, but then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
The Giants up big in this one here in the second game of the series. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and it drops in.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
0-2.
Two outs. Stays alive. 0-2 now. And that one a little bit high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. First and second, 2 down. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
2 on, 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. Soler going back. Bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Tovar coming home. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and he's got a 2-run triple.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And he deals. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 6-3. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Picks himself up an RBI. He got a pitch he could get to out front. He kept his bat through the ball and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
McMahon at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering upstairs. Jones at second with 2 down. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Look out.
Kicks and deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now the lefty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 6 and the Rockies 3. Back here at Oracle Park, and here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. The pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
In the dirt, going to count 1 and 2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
1 away. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Doubled in his first AB. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a miss. And that is strike
No
1.
1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here's Nico Horner. Bouchard makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. So the Giants leave 1, but they still lead it 6-3. On to the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Lowry's Montero. Snell back to work. And that misses off the outside edge.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next for the Rockies is the DH. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
The lefty fires. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Romo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Thairo Estrada. There's the strike. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 4. Played the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. Chapman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The shortstop takes the ball. Popped up. Montero moving under this one. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Austin Slater. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now the 3rd baseman, J.D. Davis. 1 for 2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 9-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Kyle Freeland. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
21, Kyle Freeland.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. The pitch. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jamison Hanna. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just misses with that one. In the air to left center. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Going, gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 9-4.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Rogers up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. The Giants leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going. Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. High fly ball, right field. Soler gets under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's opened up now, 9-4. You're dialed into the show. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Mike Yastrzemski.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. Bounced up the middle. Rogers whips it to first on the run. And there's 2 away. And up next for San Francisco, Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2.
Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for San Francisco. They're on top, however, 9-4. here at Oracle Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. McMahon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Wade takes it to the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Lowry's Montero. He swings and fouls one off. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball 1.
Sliced hard but foul. And a 1-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back base hits.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Blake Snell won't go any further, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Romo in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Got him. And 2 away now.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They trail it here 9-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Jorge Soler. And that one pulled foul. 0-1. This one smoked out to left. Bouchard makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And a base hit. So man aboard. And up next for the Giants, Austin Slater. Over to first, and he's saved. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to Rogers. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 9 and the Rockies 4. Top of inning number 7. So in now for Colorado, Jamison Hanna. Rogers back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And the right-hander deals. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Yastrzemski pulls it down. Man at first, Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hanna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Bounce to the right. And it gets by him. And that keeps the inning alive. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
McMahon in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. This one in the air right field. Soler makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 9 and the Rockies 4. Here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And a pitch. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Yastrzemski in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jake Bird, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Kinley warming up as well.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone.
Off-balance beat. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 9 and the Rockies 4. And we're back. Now here is Elauris Montero. The pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count.
New pitcher on here, Taylor Rogers.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Number 60, the next to hit, takes outside. And another ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That's in there. And the count is 3-1. Montero on at first, nobody out. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Three-two now. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Next for Colorado, Drew Romo. And first offering is fouled off. The Giants leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. It misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Bouchard stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. That's to third. Davis zips it to first. Third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Giants 9 and the Rockies 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Bird.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And here is Tyro Estrada. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
Activity in the bullpen. John Curtis getting ready to come on for Bud Black. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Bird checks on first, and he's back in standing. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play.
The right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler, the next Giant to hit. First pitch, not close. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 10 and the Rockies 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now it's going to be Jamison Hanna. On the ground to short, Chapman. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar.
Right through there for a strike.
Rogers, in his 9th season, he throws a slurve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, out towards left center. Slater makes the ground. 2 down. Rockies down to their last out. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that one a little below the knees. And a count 2-1. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.